Well, going traders, yeah, the traders here again. All right, guys. So we got some breaking news that came out yesterday. So hopefully, this video won't be too long. I'm gonna try to keep it as concise as possible, but bear with me if I go a little bit beyond my average video length. So let me just jump right into it, guys. So yesterday, Mullen fell almost 8%. Pre-market, it's down another 0.5%. So what came out yesterday and why is the stock dropping? So let's just dive right into it. So yesterday, Mullen announced that he has now formed a new EV technology entity, and Mullen will own 51% stake in this new Mullen Advanced Energy Operations MAEO. So that's the name of the new company. So it says here that Mullen has formed MEAO in collaboration with two other companies. MAEO will focus on improving Mullen's energy management technology before moving on to other application. And Mullen stock is now down 65% year to date. So what does this mean for Mullen? So let's just jump right down to where we have what's going on here. It speaks about the founder of this is a company that they are going to be in partnership with. It has formed the Mullen Advanced Energy Operations in partnership with Global EV Technology Inc. and EV Technologies. And MAEO, I'm going to call it MEO, will work towards improving energy management technology with initial focus on electronic vehicles, EVs. Later on, the company will seek to improve energy management in other applications. So let's take a look and see in terms of Global EV what they're all about. So the founder of Global EV, Lawrence Harged, sorry if I mispronounce his last name, but let's call him Lawrence for now, Lawrence H, has several accolades under his belt. He holds over 120 intellectual prototypes as well as numerous patents and trademarks, and created the Knockout 365 extinguisher, which is UL approved for EV fires. So they say here that Lawrence is a talented inventor, and we are excited. This is Mullen CEO speaking about this new partnership. Lawrence is a talented inventor, and we are excited to begin working with him on improving electronic vehicle performance. We are always looking forward to forward-thinking, groundbreaking technology opportunities and are pleased to partner with Global and EV Technologies. So it goes on to speak more about the technology itself. Mayo will first focus on improving Mullen's portfolio of vehicles using the known verified technology to increase battery range, performance, and efficiency. And Mullen will have 51% ownership in Mayo and consolidate its results of operations in its financial statements. So here's where it gets a little bit tricky, guys. Mullen will provide capital, commercialization, and execution, while Global EV will provide its technology, existing contracts. The role of EV technologies was not immediately disclosed. So, it's good that Mullen's thinking about moving forward in terms of investing in terms of research to improve battery technology. But as you can see here, guys, this is where it's gonna get a little bit tricky. Mullen will provide the capital and commercialization and execution of this new technology. So as we all know, Mullen is basically strapped for cash right now. We want to see production. We want to see deliveries. So Mullen putting up the cash for this venture, it seems, not what we want to hear at this point in the game. So here's another point that came out. Mullen also noted that Harj was convicted of a state crime in the late 90s, which was later expunged. And according to the Vicksburg Post, Harj pled guilty to securities law violation in connection with selling stock to more than 10 people for a product called Knockout. So this guy has had a little bit of history. And so although it was expunged, he has a little bit of history. So hopefully this will not, create a bad taste in investors' mouth, so to speak. So did a little bit more checking just to see what he's all about. So this is Lawrence, and he apparently has been doing a lot of inventions since his childhood. I'm just gonna skip through here. So he had created a variety of products over the years, including Smackout 911, Knockout 360, done battery technology consulting, Harj window wipe it, tire foam, seal it products. So he has done quite a number of inventions back then. I think one of his major one was with regards to his Knockout 360 fire extinguisher. And it's advanced fire extinguisher, works on a variety of fires from grease to oil to gas to wood. So it seems like he has done a number of inventions here. So what he brings to the table is here in December 2020, Harj Global proudly announced its all-new black box technology, which outpaces current electronic battery performance by increasing vehicle mileage. While the company is still testing the battery, early signs are positive that the black box technology could revolutionize the electronic vehicle arena. It could also improve the world's as fewer fossil fuels could be burned. So seems positive in terms of the news here. But the question is, what type of impact it will have on the cash available for Mullen to actually, ramp up operations, ramp up production, so to speak. So, overall, guys, this, I think, sounds positive in the long run, but I think at the end of the day, short term, we're looking for, production, we're looking for deliveries. So the impact on the stock, as I said, we saw a drop of almost 8% yesterday, another 1% today, and in terms of the overall market, compared to the overall market, the overall market was basically flat. The S&P flat, the Dow flat. We had sell-off yesterday in terms of the market cap. We were almost up to 400. Now we're back down to 358 million, and the volume that came in was close to average, 210 compared to 238 million. So compared to the comps, EV took a hit yesterday. Lucid down 1.5%. Arrival down almost 5%. Xpeng down over 1%. So Mullen right now, if we take a look and see what happened with the markets with this news coming out, we saw a huge drop Now we saw a huge, a big increase yesterday, up to 1078. It popped up, and then I guess as the news was kind of absorbed yesterday, we got a drop down to 90 cents, came back up. Not 90 cents, 9 cents, came back up, and it leveled off at around little under 10, 986 thereabout. But I guess as this news kind of, was digested by investors, we saw some sell off yesterday. So we ended yesterday at 932. Pre-market stock pushed up a little bit to 99, and now we're back down to 938 thereabout. So if we take a look at the option calls that came in was 18,000. The puts have increased. Up to yesterday we were seeing like around under 1,000. Now it's at 5,000. 5,000 puts. So the puts have now increased, despite the fact that the calls are much higher, but the puts have increased. So there is a bearish feel in terms of what's going to, what may happen. So in terms of open interest for this week, still high in terms of call interest, 107 by Friday, 107,000. Open interest on puts is low, 3,000. So that still looks a little bit bullish in terms of for next week. Open interest is 19,000, and for the following week, the open interest is 12,000. So overall, guys, I think Muln is kind of steering in the wrong direction in terms of how it's actually positioning in the company, because for me personally, I would think they would need to kind of focus on doing what they need to do now. They have certain partnerships happening. They need to focus on making sure the deliveries happen. We're not seeing any news on that, any additional deliveries. Focus on making sure that all the schedules are met in terms of getting the product out there in the market. Stay focused on what you do well. But now, if you're going to be putting up capital to do more research, then it kind of put a strain on your operating capital, guys. So that's just my opinion. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think. But for now, I think Muln is, long run, in the long term, yes, it if everything works out, and this new venture is feasible, then it will be great in the long term. But the short term, guys, it's not looking good in terms of the stock price itself. It's gives us a little bit of negative or negative taste in terms of what's happening. But hit me up in the comments, let me know what you think. But for now, this is kind of what I have for you. Sorry about the long video, but I had to give you updates on what's going on. Okay, guys, take care, and until tomorrow, we'll see how the stock will fare out for today.